and I think you really bring a very good point in terms of failure, because sometimes, as long as we want to make our best to make it perfect, it's I mean it doesn't exist. I mean, there's something that is gonna occur during along the way that is not gonna make it perfect. So, but I think in my mind, I prefer progress than perfection. I don't know what you think about that, but I think this is really along those lines. But um, again, going back to a lot of your work in animal welfare, and you do a lot of research on stunning time, stunning processes, and we're talking about some of how we work on hogs and how we do electrical stunning on hogs. But before we start into that very more in depth, would you please tell us about the importance of having an efficient stunning process in our meat facility?
Yeah, for sure. So I think we can talk a little bit about the Humane Slaughter Act for a moment, because that's kind of it's a central piece in this. So there's like an ethical piece, and then there's this obligatory piece where you have to follow the law. And then in addition to that, there are other benefits that we find from providing pre-slaughter stunning that affect meat quality. So we have like these three pieces that are lined up. So we'll focus on the law first. So the Humane Slaughter Act was passed in 1958. It was put into effect in 1960. It applied to slaughter establishments that were federally inspected and sold meat to the U.S. government to start off with. And then later on, it was amended in 1978 to include all federally inspected slaughter facilities. So by default, it included state inspected facilities too, because they have equal to standards between the two inspection systems. So the reason I bring up that law is because in that law, they gave the rationale for why that law existed. And it was focused on improving the economy of meat processing. So like the efficiency and how fast and how smoothly things could run. It also was used to improve product quality, to prevent needless animal suffering, and to protect the safety of workers. And so even from the original inception of that law, we've already got the four main pieces laid out there of why pre-slaughter stunning and humane slaughter matters. So that's really the core of it, right? If we have an efficient stunning system in place, then we're going to prevent needless suffering for the animals. The system's going to run smoother and more predictably. We should have a more consistent product overall. And so our plant should run more efficiently. Now, the other piece to this too, and it's a piece that we haven't focused on as much, is that having an efficient and effective stunning system in place probably has a positive effect for the mental well-being of the people that are doing the job too. At the end of the day, you got to remember that the slaughter process involves ending a life. And so most people have enough empathy that it will get to them if that process is messed up. And so that's where it's really important to make sure that this is done right and done consistently.